You want to start a business with YouTube? You want to get started creating a podcast? Purchase our new ebook and get all the information you need for only $10. My name is ATM Ray, and I will offer informative steps, advice, and ideas to seek potential success in YouTube and podcasting. Remember, get all the information you need for only $10. Link is below or above.
Out of everything you use, I like the drugs you're using, I don't know everything that you use. What drugs you think you spend the most money on?
It goes hand in hand.
Okay.
Dope and hard.
Dope and hard.
Hand in hand.
So you need both.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hear that a lot. The hard keeps you up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
How much a day you think you're spending on it?
Too much.
Yeah. Can you give an estimate number or?
Like $250.
$250 a day, Des?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of money.
I know.
Oh man, look who we got here. Desiree.
How you doing?
Desiree, very nice to meet you. My name is ATM Ray with All Time Media. Our whole purpose is giving a voice out to the voiceless. Tell us a bit about yourself, Desiree.
I'm 39 years old.
Okay.
Born and raised around here, Kensington.
Okay. All right.
I'll start from the beginning. Both my parents were dope heads.
Okay.
I basically raised myself. I was the only child till I was 10. Then my sister was born, and I raised her up until she was 5. I started smoking weed when I was 14.
Mm-hmm.
Popping Xannies on the weekends. Me and my mom, I hated my dad my whole life. He was very abusive when he got high, but me and my mom were real tight. I missed school a lot because I had to take care of my sister. I had to take her to school, pick her up, basically do the motherly duties that my mom should have been doing. So I wind up getting placed in juvenile. I should do no wrong in my eyes.
Yeah.
So I was only supposed to do 4 months at Slayton Farms. I wound up doing 11 because I would get home passes and I was getting high on the weekends. And my aunt called up there and they gave me a piss test, and I had to do 6 more months. While I was there, my mom overdosed and died. I was 16 at the time, and the crazy thing is, like, it was right, she died January 8th, 2003, and like a couple days before she died, she called me and was like crying and just like apologizing to me for everything she's ever put me through and this and that. And like I said, she could do no wrong in my eyes, so I'm just telling her, like, it's all right, you know, everything's cool.
Yeah.
You don't have to cry.
Yeah.
And yes, so that was the last I heard of her. My aunt came up, and when they called me to the top building, I knew it already before they even told me anything that something wasn't right.
Yeah.
I said to myself, like, I hope my mom's okay.
Yeah.
And my aunt told me that she had overdosed at a housing place in Center City. They left her laying on the ground for over an hour with my 5-year-old sister. And my pop had a lawsuit going, but by this time I'm buck wild because I just lost my mom.
Yeah.
So now I'm doing oxys and just doing whatever because I didn't care. You know what I mean? So
Life took a toll on you. Everything that you've been going through took a toll on you.
Right, and I just said fuck it. So he put me executor of the case, and it fell through because I wasn't following up. First of all, I was a kid. I was only 17. You know what I mean? And I didn't know nothing about that. Yeah. He should have stayed in charge of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay. Fast forward a little bit. 19 now, and my dad would go on binges. Like, he would get a first of the month check. He would get high on the weekends and then pop back up. I was living with my aunt at this time.
Yeah.
When my mom passed, I moved with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, so one weekend, and me and my dad, I'm jumping around, but
Yeah.
me and my dad's dad, my papa, were real tight. We were always together. It was a kind of sick relationship because we got high together.
Wait, you and your pop-up got high together?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
They ain't make you
did
feel
both
away?
Together. Did it make me feel? I mean, that's all I knew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all I knew. So I knew that that shit wasn't right.
Yeah.
But that's all I knew. Anyway, my aunt called my pop's phone. It was like, go check on Mike. Same thing like my mom. We were driving over my dad's house, and first, a couple days before that,
Yeah.
he made amends to me. Apologizing, same thing that my mom did.
Your grandpa did?
No, my dad.
Oh, your dad.
He's
Okay.
apologizing to me for everything he put me through, this and that. So me and my pop went to my dad's house. His truck was there.
Mm-hmm.
We're banging on the door, no answer.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I had the same feeling I did when they told me that my mom had overdosed, that something wasn't right. So I said, fuck it. There was a tire outside the front window.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Papa, I'm climbing in. He said, before you go upstairs, open the door. But I didn't listen.
Mm-hmm.
I went straight upstairs, and my dad was face down, swollen, with the needle full of blood in his arm.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so he must have been there for a couple of days. I kind of feel like he did it like him and my mom was together since my mom was 13 and he was 18, and my mom died at 35. My dad was only 42. Yeah, so I feel like he couldn't live without her, like he did it intentionally. Yeah, and then after that I started smoking crack and doing dope and running the streets. I got introduced to the street or whatever, and I've been struggling. You know, I've had time clean. 2 years here, a year here.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my story.
Oh man. You know, how's your circumstances now? You got, you know, somewhere to lay your head and stuff like that, or what?
Yeah, here and there.
Okay.
I could go home in the county, but I got to get clean. You know what I mean? I can't. I got a 2-year-old little girl, and
That's your only kid right now?
no,
Oh.
I have 5 kids.
So you got 5 kids,
I
Dad?
have 5 kids. I have 3 boys and 2 girls. They're all with family.
All right.
My youngest is with my baby's dad, and like I still have a chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I want to get it right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What you think is stopping you? You think the drugs is overpowering
The
everything?
fucking withdrawal.
The withdrawals? Out of everything you I like the drugs you're using, I don't know, everything that you use, what drugs you think you spend the most money on?
It goes hand in hand.
Okay.
Dope and hard.
Dope and hard?
Hand in hand.
So you need both? Yeah, I hear that a lot. The hard keeps you up? Yeah.
Right.
How much a day you think you're spending on it?
Too much.
Yeah. Can you give an estimate number, or
Like $250.
$250 a day, Des? That's a lot of money.
I know.
How you maintaining that? How you hustling them, you know, if you don't mind me
I'm
asking?
not gonna give up the tapes, but
Okay.
yeah. There's plenty of ways to get money.
Plenty ways to get money. Okay. Do you have a good support
Boosting.
system?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
They, like my aunt that has my my other daughter,
Okay.
she, they act like they give a fuck, but
Yeah.
I feel like they don't,
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, $250 a day. Most of the females out here that can afford that habit, they not abusing to make that money. They doing a lot more.
Oh yeah.
Like work in the corners, doing dates and stuff like that.
Right.
Do you partake in any of that type of work? Okay. All right. Which one do you do more? Boosting? Boosting, okay. How do it make you feel though, having to get into that line of work at times?
It don't feel good.
Yeah. You cry sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a sensitive topic, I'll move forward.
Done.
All right, I'll move forward. So, Des, where do you see yourself in 6 months?
Clean.
Yeah.
Back with my baby.
I know that's right. Your 2-year-old, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the others too, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
How many people have you lost to these streets?
Too many.
Too many?
Too many. I mean, my parents, that's
that's
enough.
a deep one, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a deep one. Is there anybody out that's in this same similar lifestyle as you in the streets that you trust?
No.
No? Nobody? What is trust out here?
There is none.
Okay. What's one of the craziest things you ever seen out here in Kensington, Des?
I can't even tell you. I done seen it all.
It was just one. You ain't even gotta say all of it.
And like, in what manner?
Like the craziest.
Motherfuckers getting beat in the head for no reason.
No reason.
Or just because they nodding. Yeah.
It's a lot. All right, one last thing before we wrap it up, Des. Des, what would you tell the youth? What would you tell the young ladies, the young boys that's out here, that's hustling, that's getting high, that's homeless, that's doing dates, that's hopping in and out of cars?
There's a better way. I've lived it, and this ain't it.
At all, right?
At all.
Des,
I see people dying every day.
every single day.
Every single day.
And in the average neighborhood,
Like,
that's not normal, right?
No, it ain't fucking normal.
Yeah.
At all.
Des,
This shit is different.
Yeah.
This is not like back in the day. People are dropping like flies. And it's because of the shit that they're giving us.
Yeah.
Would
Would that stop you though from using? Like, dang, so-and-so just passed. Nah.
It's
because you don't like the withdrawals.
Your body needs it.
Yeah. Des, my name is ATM Ray with All Time Media. Our whole purpose is giving a voice out to the voiceless. I want to thank you for your time, your courage, telling your story. And I appreciate you. I know it ain't easy to get in front of a camera and talking about this, sensitive stuff right now. But this is what's going on out here, We just want everybody to know what's really going on out here in the underworld.
Right.
Thank you for your time, Des. ATM Re out.
Join All Time Media's Patreon for exclusive content and behind-the-scenes content and face-to-face live video chat. Thank you, guys. The link is in the description below.